What if you could send your wife $500 for groceries every week and stack Bitcoin at the same time? In this video, I'll show you exactly how we turn everyday expenses into crypto using leverage and DeFi. Stick around to the end, and I'll break down how we both grow our assets while paying bills.
How to send your wife $500 a week and still keep your crypto. This is what we're going to do, okay? Alright, so I need to send my wife $500, but that's also a liability for groceries. We spend about $500 a week for groceries, but I don't want to just do that, right? So I also want to boost another $500 so that whenever I spend $500, I have $500 more in WBTC. So we're going to boost it for $500. And go ahead and so what this does is going to borrow $500, and we're going to then buy $500 more with the crypto or wrap Bitcoin, so we're leveraging. And once that is done and I approve my transaction, I'll have $500 more in wrap Bitcoin. Okay, and I'm doing this at Bitcoin price of 119. I know the high was 125, so I know I'm not buying at the high, but it could go higher on this pump. Okay. So because I am leveraging, you have to make sure that as you buy and borrow, you're gonna get less to borrow once that's done. Okay. So I just did that, and I now have 4.5. Now I'm up to 0.46. Okay, because I had another $500 worth of crypto. Of course, now I have a little bit less to borrow, but that's okay. I mean, Bitcoin went up. I can then borrow this $500 now, approve it, and then I have groceries paid by sending this to my wife. Okay, and what's the great thing is that my wife also does DeFi Saver. So for every $500 I send her, she also supplies it and buys. She changes this USDC to wrap Bitcoin, supplies it on her own account, and then borrows it to pay her bills. So buy groceries. So she spends she doesn't spend all of it. She'll spend $250 this week maybe on groceries, and then when she does that, guess what? She also has wrap Bitcoin built up on her side. So she's got more equity, more setup, and you can see how this is starting to help you get more and more money into your account. So she's already built up about $6,000 or $7,000 just from buying groceries. Doing this process as Bitcoin grows, it just keeps growing. Otherwise, she would not have any asset at all. All right. So if she paid the bills directly and she bought the groceries directly without having to buy the asset first, she would have nothing to show for. But now that she's bought the asset, I can now. She now has a little extra. She has more spending money. So now I'm sending. Oh, this is my Coinbase account. I need to send it to her account. So that's hers right there, right there. Yep, that's her account. So once I send her this, she's gonna do the same on her side, and that's how we operate. We borrow, leverage, leverage, and all the while it's making us more and more money to get more groceries. Okay. Now this is dropping pretty low. 105 is where it starts to sell, right? So if it comes down, yes, I'll have to sell a little bit, but it is on its way up, and if it keeps building up, that's great, and go from there. So I might have to wait for it to go a little higher. I might take another 1,000 to pay off my other credit card after this week, and then and go from there. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully that helped you to boost. You can buy your groceries, buy more Bitcoin by boosting, and you have more assets, and you have groceries paid. And if she does also boosted supply and does it with her own separate account, you'll have another $500 in crypto growing passively. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully that helps. Talk to you then.